Hi, grandkids. Today I'm going to read a few poems by Robert Louis Stevenson from the book A Child's Garden of Verses. I borrowed this book from my sister Mary, your great Aunt Mary, so that I could read one of her all-time favorite poems, The Swing. It's a beautiful, peaceful poem, and I hope you enjoy it. When I told her I was going to read that poem to you, she suggested that I show you this. This is a cross stitch. It's some needlework that I made for your aunt when she graduated college, long time ago, about 40 years. So I hope you enjoyed seeing that needlepoint, and I hope that you enjoyed the story or the poem, The Swing. The Swing. How do you like to go up in a swing, up in the air so blue? Oh, I do think it is the pleasantest thing ever a child can do. Up in the air and over the wall, till I can see so wide, rivers and trees and cattle and all, over the countryside. Till I look down on the garden green, down on the roof so brown, up in the air I go flying again, up in the air and down. I know a lot of you like to swing. Bed in summer. In winter, I get up at night and dress by yellow candlelight. In summer, quite the other way. I have to go to bed by day. I have to go to bed and see the birds still hopping on the tree, or hear the grown-up people's feet still going past me in the street. And does it not seem hard to you when all the sky is clear and blue, and I should like so much to play, to have to go to bed by day? Yeah, it stays light for a long time in the summer, and you have to go to bed. At the seaside. When I was down beside the sea, a wooden spade they gave to me to dig the sandy shore. My holes were empty like a cup. In every hole the sea came up, till it could come no more. Where go the boats? Dark brown is the river, golden is the sand. It flows along forever with trees on either hand. Green leaves a-floating, castles of the foam, boats of mine a-boating, where will all come home? On goes the river and out past the mill, away down the valley, away down the hill. Away down the river 100 miles or more, other little children shall bring my boats ashore. The title of this poem is The Land of Counterpane. Counterpane is a very old-fashioned word for bedspread. The Land of Counterpane. When I was sick and lay abed, I had 2 pillows at my head, and all my toys beside me lay, to keep me happy all the day. And sometimes for an hour or so, I watched my leaden soldiers go, with different uniforms and drills, among the bedclothes, through the hills. And sometimes sent my ships in fleets, all up and down among the sheets, or brought my trees and houses out, and planted cities all about. I was the giant great and still, that sits upon the pillow hill, and sees before him dale and plain, the pleasant land of Counterpane. Last one, my shadow. I have a little shadow that goes in and out with me, and what can be the use of him is more than I can see. He is very, very like me from the heels up to the head, and I see him jump before me when I jump into my bed. The funniest thing about him is the way he likes to grow, not at all like proper children, which is always very slow. For he sometimes shoots up taller like an India rubber ball, and he sometimes gets so little that there's none of him at all. He hasn't got a notion of how children ought to play, and can only make a fool of me in every sort of way. He stays so close beside me, he's a coward, you can see. I think shame to stick to Nursey as the shadow sticks to me. One morning, very early, before the sun was up, I rose and found the shining dew on every buttercup. But my lazy little shadow, like an errant sleepyhead, he stayed at home behind me and was fast asleep in bed. Those are some poems by Robert Louis Stevenson. He wrote them long, long ago. So you might not understand some of those words. Might have to talk about them with your mom and dad. Love you guys. Bye.